Navi EU versus Navi US, down to a deciding Game 3 with the winner moving on and the loser being eliminated from the tournament. In the draft, Navi US pick up 3 tanking cores in the Lycan, Bristleback, and Brewmaster, and for the first 15 minutes they are able to pick up speed, grabbing a couple of quick outer towers. 14 minutes. The North Americans move towards the top tier 2. They actually dive past the tower with a Brewmaster initiation, but Dendy manages to escape, leaving only the tree and protector to fall. TP responses from Navi EU close in on Navi US, trapping them behind the tier 2 and costing them 4 deaths. Just as in Game 2, a disastrous mid-game teamfight costs Navi US big time and compromises their early lead. 9 minutes later, the Americans meet the tier 2 once again. Korok and Fogged find Funnick and quickly dispatch him, the Panic Doom going out on Brax. Korok makes excellent use of his ulti, isolating Dendy from the fight with the Brewing Tornado and keeping the Invoker from exercising teamfight control. Fogged also flexes his muscles a bit, landing several great burrow strikes and a nice epicenter, helping his team gain momentum. Navi US, keeping true to their Lycan pick, who now has a completed Necrobook, commit to taking more towers. They give up a tier 1 top for the tier 2 bot and then immediately snag an Aegis for snaking. But even having lost all their outer towers, Navi EU, their farming efficiency is keeping them in the arms race. Just shy of the 29-minute mark, Navi US look to break the base. They engage top and start hitting the ranged racks, but Navi slow them down with a glyph and a living armor. The Americans are simply not able to fight anywhere near their full capacity without the Brewmaster ultimate, which was used in an earlier scuffle. Fogged blinks into stun, starts channeling the ulti in the middle of Navi EU, but is immediately stopped by a quick arrow from Havost. The delay tactics from Navi EU, coupled with a constant EMP tornadoes and the survivability from the living armor, drive Navi US back and the push is stopped. Fortunately for them, snaking spare wolves managed to take down the ranged racks during their retreat, but just one ranged racks by itself is hardly meaningful in a game like this. 49 minutes, Navi US still haven't taken top racks. They move to fight, but just look at all the CC from Navi EU. Puppy's Overgrowth snags all 5 of Navi US, and the follow-up Ice Wall from Dendy prevents them from running. But check this out. Massive epicenter from Fogged, keeping his team in the game. He's had a ton of great multi-target stuns and epicenters this match. 56 minutes, snaking whacks away at the melee racks, but Navi EU are ready to defend. The North Americans go on Havost with a blink burrow into Hex, but a Force Staff saves him and he manages to escape. The melee cores of Navi US trying but can't get to the Maraudon to finish her off. Kuroki pulls out the Fiend's Grip to stop Brax from approaching, and Havost can just continue to kite his pursuers. Navi US have no other choice and they need to flee, but not without sustaining several casualties. Again, Navi US, they just can't seem to close out the fights. These repeat failures make the weakness of their lineup painfully clear. With 3 melee cores, it's simply too easy for Navi EU to control their DPS. Dendy's tornadoes, deafening blasts, and ice walls, plus Kuroki's sleeps and grips and Puppy's massive overgrowths keep the Navi US cores from right-clicking effectively. 63 minutes, Dendy gets caught out by Fogged, who stuns him immediately, but Kuroki and Puppy show up just in time, Kuroki with a clutch nightmare on Dendy. Puppy, great overgrowth. And look at this, I want you to see this for a moment. The positioning on Kuroki during his ulti is beautiful. Behind the trees and away from the action, he's going to get 3 crucial seconds off before being sent into the air by Korok. Once again, the teamfight ability of Navi EU paying off huge dividends. Navi US just can't break through Dendy and Puppy's teamfight. GG's come out at 70 minutes and Navi EU make an impressive display, showing just how strong they are under pressure, and taking the series in typical Navi fashion, lose 1, win 2. Of course, honorable mention goes to the huge teamfight presence of Fogged, but at the end of the day, one Sand King can't compare to the lockdown put up by the Europeans. Dendy, not giving up a single death this entire match. For more, please check out the Summit on their website, and as always, feel free to leave your much appreciated feedback for me below. Also, one additional note about these videos, I think I've more or less determined the style of recaps I want to do, so time permitting, I will try to see if I can get more of these done. For future videos, I will put the entire series into one, but of course, how frequently I release them will depend on how quickly I can put them together. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all later.